This is the ALLLIKE power bank, and in this video I'm going to test out the following. Can it handle 1000 watt of charging as claimed? Can it charge via solar? Can it charge via plug? Can it charge via the car? So let's get into it. It's about 22 pounds and it's a little bit on the heavy side, but this is lithium ion and it has very nice casing. Display here in the front, power button, press and hold, turns it on, and then you have a light here in the back, which is nice. Here in the front you can turn on the AC and then you can turn on the DC. So it has multiple functions as far as that goes. As soon as you turn the AC on, the fans come on because it has active cooling. If you keep it in a van or somewhere, it will cool itself off, so it will not overheat. Also, it has a display here in the front, so it shows you that it's at 80% right now because I've been using it for a little bit of a testing. Let's plug a couple of things into it and see what happens. This particular unit comes with a cord that you could plug in the back right over here, right over there. And that cord is to charge it from the outlet. Also, it has a solar or a car input over here on the side, and it comes with a special cord with an XT60 connection on it. This is the ALLLIKE brand. There's a lot of L's in here. This is the SN1000 portable power station. The outlets here in the back are 120 volt, 1000 watts. So we're gonna test out to see if we can handle all that today. I just plugged in this heater to it, and this is 1500 watts. So I'm expecting not to be able to handle it. We're gonna turn it on. This is at low. It's pulling 729. So we're gonna go to full, and then it turns off. You hear that beeping? So it's clearly set up that way that it cannot handle more than 1000 watts, which is good. And you can see a light over here saying that it's in overload mode, and then you could reset it. And then now we're back up and running. As far as overload protection, it has overload protection. Solar charging. I have a 200 watt solar panel, and here's a little quick charge test of the SN1000. So right now it's plugged into the solar panels, and it shows that it's charging. It's 27%, charging at 112 watts from that solar panel, but the conditions are not the greatest. So it has a universal connection here in the back for this solar panel, so it's just a quick plug-in here in the back. If you could hear the fan in the background, and you could see them through there, I want to mention that it cools itself off even while charging. So if you have to keep it in the car and it needs to cool itself off, it has fans to take care of that. Also, we're going to test out to see if it can dual charge. Dual charge means that you're going to be able to give it power with two specific inputs, solar and an outlet, like for example a generator. Hooked up to an outlet, it does charge at 380 watts. So this will take about maybe 2.5 hours to fill it up. And you dual charge. Well, I hooked it up to a 12 volt outlet, and I'm going to turn on the outlet, and this is going to happen. So it says that it's pushing 67 watts, 47, 68. So right now it's putting 67 watts in here, and it went from 330 for 380 to 448. So theoretically, it can dual charge, because if I turn this off, so if I turn this off, then this will drop automatically to 383. So you could charge it with a solar and plugged in. You basically don't have to disconnect it from the solar, so if you have it hooked up into a van or a car or something like that, you will be able to charge it with the solar all the time, and when you start a generator, it will automatically put power from the outlet, from the generator, to the battery until it's full, and it will run in parallel with the solar, so you don't have to fiddle with the wires behind. I like that part. I'm gonna test out to see if I can charge these bicycles. So both of my bicycles are plugged in to charge, and we are pulling 670 watts between the two bikes. So this one is charging at about 100, and that big one is charging about 600. And right now I'm pulling 673 with a much bigger charger for my electric bicycle. And I'm going to try to plug in this kettle. This should use about 250 watts, so we should be able to max it out. Let's see what's going to happen. And there it is. I'm actually a little bit over what it's supposed to. It didn't go into protection yet, so it's using 1025. we're gonna have boiling water and a bike that is actually charging, because the bike is at 94%. And there it is. I think we are boiling water right about now. There it is. So it's definitely doing, it definitely can handle 1,000 watts. And right now with the water getting warmer and warmer, the percentage on the battery is dropping and the wattage is dropping because we are cooking over here. Compared to other brands, it's a lot smaller packaging. As you can see, this is a lot bigger and a lot more expensive. The key points that I want to make as far as this goes, it is 1,000 watt. It can charge in 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. If you have solar, it can charge even faster. It has a nice display here in the front. The buttons are pretty easy to use. There are no problems as far as that goes. Also, you have 2 USB-Cs. If you need a portable power bank or in a fixed position, this power bank can do everything that the big ones can, but on the budget. So you could save a lot of money, and this thing can deliver all the things that you need. It's all about what kind of a type of a budget you have, because there are bigger banks out there for sure, but this one doesn't break the bank. And it will give you a reliable 1,000 watts lithium ion. It has protection for if you're drawing too much. It can charge solar and it can be charged via a generator. You could take it with you into a Starbucks and plug it in for 2 hours and you have it almost full. So if you're traveling and you're looking for something that it's portable, it's small enough, light enough, can sit in the corner, this will do it. There will be a link at the bottom of the video for those people that are interested. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful, and thanks for watching.